In Second Life, the term coalesced object, I prefer combined object sometimes, coalesced is such a bizarre mouthful, but it refers to multiple objects in world that you take at once and they appear with a special icon in your inventory. Let's look at a quick example. So say I right-click the ground, as I often do, and I create, and I click twice to make 2 cubes, and each one is a different, separate, independent object. We know this because only this one's selected, and it says, one object, one primitive. Yet, if we select the other one, it will say the same thing. However, if we either shift-click and select both, okay, it shows 2 objects, 2 primitives now, or you can click and drag the ground, and it shows the same thing, both are selected. This means that if you right-click on any one and take, it'll take the whole selection. And then it appears in your inventory as this. Notice it has a multiple cube icon, which is different. It's kind of like that game Cubert. And when you click and drag to Resident World, the objects are not linked, but they do appear at the same relative positions. Now, an advantage of this, of course, is if you have objects that are long and far apart. Let me just drag this. And you can't normally link them. So, shift-click again, and say we went to Tools menu and Link. And then, see, too far apart. But you can still right-click and take them, and then inventory, here they are again at the very top, since they're the newest, and click and drag and res them, and they appear far apart. So that's a useful building trick. Do keep in mind, though, that I recommend resing stuff in world before editing it, because clearly it only shows the name of the last object you selected before taking, not all objects, and you can't expand this like a folder. Just keep that in mind, and explore coalesced, or combined, as I prefer, objects.